All right, in this part of the course, we're going to talk all about marketing with Pinterest. Now, honestly, Pinterest is a very, very powerful platform if you know how to use it correctly. And honestly, there are some affiliate marketers that only use Pinterest. They don't use Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. So, I mean, if you only want to use Pinterest, you definitely can. However, I always do recommend that you try to use all social media platforms in order to make the most amount of money possible. So, first thing you want to do is go ahead and create a Pinterest account. I'm going to do that right now. All right, so I just made my Pinterest account, and there are some things we have to do before we start posting. So click up here, click on convert to business. So you want to basically upgrade your account to a business account. So let's click on upgrade. I recommend just putting content creator. For your business name, just put, your business name. For me, that's Sarah Business. And then you can actually go ahead and add your Shopify website link here. Drive traffic to your site, grow your audience. All right, perfect. My account is ready. And if you don't like your username, I'm pretty sure you can just go ahead and change it in the settings. Okay, so obviously here you need to add a profile picture. You also want to add something here as well. And you also have to create content, right? So what we're going to be doing is using Kittl to create all our content. So go back inside the course, here where it says Kittl, then click on the link and then just sign up with Kittl if you haven't already created an account. I know we talked about Kittl earlier on, so you might already have an account, so you should be good. All right, so I'm now in my Kittl account. First thing I'm going to do is click here on logos, because the first thing we have to do is create a logo, of course. I'm just going to click new project, standard. All right, so we have logo here, and let's just see if we can maybe find a good logo. All right, so I just found this random logo template. I'm just going to use it. Obviously, you can make yours look a lot better. I just have to change the text here to Sarah Business. All right, my logo is complete. Now I can just go ahead and download it and then upload it to Pinterest. So click here, settings, change profile picture. Also, while you're here, you can add your about, and then also here you can change your username. I'm going to do that real quick. Also, go ahead and add your email address here, and then you should be good. Also, you want to add a cover photo here. So I recommend just using Kittl to find a random photo that you think aligns with your brand. All right, looks good. Now the next step is to actually start creating content to post on Pinterest in order to promote your affiliate links. So you're probably like, what content am I gonna create? You might be so confused. Don't worry, let's look at some examples. All right, so I just searched up finance, and as you can see, there are tons and tons and tons of examples here that I can use. Pretty much everyone is kind of doing the same thing on Pinterest. They're creating these images that promote a certain affiliate link or product. So you can easily replicate this. And for example, I'm going to search up fashion to just show you what that looks like. All right, so here we are on fashion. Essentially, it's the same thing again, people creating different type of content, just about, fashion, things to wear, and different things you maybe should avoid, like this image here. So every niche essentially has kind of like a blueprint you can follow. Like when I first started on Pinterest, I literally just looked at, people in my niche and kind of did the same thing until eventually I got the hang of it on my own. All right, so here's my website, and for now I just have these 6 affiliate links. I could get hundreds and hundreds of other affiliate links later on as I go, but let's just say, for example, right now I want to promote the Rakuten affiliate link. Let me show you what I would do step by step. So go back inside the course where it says Canva, click there, click on the link, and go ahead and just create your account. All right, so I'm in my Canva account, and Canva is an amazing platform to use. So you can click here on create a design, and you can actually search Pinterest pin, which is really cool. So click on that. Now I will say the nice thing about Canva is they have like a ton of background images for Pinterest, like literally here in design where it says templates, click Pinterest and look at that. You have endless amounts of like content you can use. So I'm just gonna randomly click on one that's already made for me. Let's just look through and see if there's anything good. All right, so I just found this. Looks pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and now edit it a little bit. So I'm gonna make this a lot bigger here and just put it in the center like that. I don't really feel like I need this, so I'm gonna remove it. Okay, I'm gonna remove this too and then just add my text. All right, this is how it looks. Now I want to change the font because I don't like it. I usually like sans. I feel like it looks nice and clean. There's also Canvas Sans. I really like that too. Just make it bold. All right, that looks good. Now, one thing we can potentially do to make this look a little better is maybe change the color of Rakuten to maybe something else. Like we can do pink, just like that. spiced it up a little. And see where here where there's like a website. So I would always add this just so you can have your website on the image. Like you never know if someone sees that and remembers it and searches it up. So add your website right here. So I think this looks pretty good, and I could make many images just like this. Let's look at some other templates and see what we can do. So there's a ton here, as you can see. Let's take a look and see. So I actually think this looks really nice right here. I'm going to change the text here. All right, that looks good. Maybe we can make it a little bit bigger, and then we can change Rakuten to pink, just like that, and change this one to the pink as well. We can always make this a little larger as well, so you can play around with it and kind of do whatever you want. And having link in bio is also fine, to be honest, because you are going to have your website linked in your bio, so people can also go there and check out your other affiliate links. And I'm also going to make another one just to show you how simple it really is. Like you can like make hundreds of these images using different templates here, and I think that's really cool. It also makes it really easy for you, to be honest. So that's why I really like using Canva, sometimes even more than using Kittl, especially for Pinterest. Like Kittl's great, but if you really want to double down on Pinterest, then I think you should be using Canva. So I'm also going to customize this real quick and show you what it looks like. All right, so I have the text. Now I just want to change the image here to something else. So see how I just deleted it? Now just gonna search here for money. All right, we have photos. Let's see all the photos and see maybe if there's one that we can use. So I could just probably use like an image like this. Let's see how it looks. So this looks fine. You could use any image you want, and I think you want to make sure the colors align. So I'm gonna change this probably to a different color, maybe like the yellow here, just so you know, it all kind of matches. Now, just to show you more on Canva, so if you click here on design, that's where you find most of the templates, right? If you click on elements, you can pretty much search for anything. Like you can search up money, school, fashion. It'll just show you a bunch of images. So it shows you even videos, shapes, sometimes even audio. Like you're not going to use that, but also on the text, you can pretty much add a heading. You can use any of these that they also have. And if you click upload, you can just upload your own images as well. You can also draw stuff. So Canva is amazing. Like there's just so many cool features. So yeah, for now, I think I'm just going to just post this one, and I want to show you how that works. Okay, so I'm going to click download. I always say try to make it as large as possible. I think something like this should be good. And then just make sure you're only downloading the one page, and then just download it, and then we can upload to Pinterest in a second. Okay, I am now on my Pinterest, so if you want to upload an image, just click here and then click here on create pin. Now you can just upload your image. Now you can add a title, description, all that good stuff. Now there's one important thing I want to mention. So with Pinterest, you want to think of it kind of like a search engine, just like Google. So when people go on Pinterest, they actually search for things. They might be like, does Rakuten work? Rakuten review. So you want to make sure in your title, you're optimizing for like the word Rakuten. So in a title, let's say you said something like, save money with this tool. That wouldn't be as good as saying something like Rakuten, save money with this online tool. That's better because you're actually mentioning Rakuten. So if someone goes on Pinterest and searches up Rakuten, they're going to see your image and potentially click on it. Let me show you an example here. So this image right here, how to make money with Rakuten. This is pretty good. So Rakuten's in the title there. Let's take a look at some other ones. So Rakuten review. This is good since Rakuten's literally the first word there. And let's see this one. So you want to write something you think people will search for. So I just put Rakuten get cash back when shopping online. As for the description, I actually think we should use ChatGPT. So I said, write me a small summary about what Rakuten is and how it's great. Keep this short, make it less formal. So literally I can just copy this and put it in my description. I think having a description is very important, especially because, you know, people are going to be searching, and then if they come across yours, they might want to read the description. And obviously, just make sure their description actually looks good. Now, as for the link, you're probably wondering, what are you going to put here? Well, go to your website. Instead of linking the home page, you actually want to link your direct affiliate link page. So this page here is literally just promoting Rakuten, so let's go ahead and just copy this page. Also, another thing I forgot to mention is you could probably use this for the description as well, since you already made it. But anyways, let's go back and I'm gonna add the link. So that looks good. Okay, now as for the board, this is actually important. So essentially you want to think of a board as a way to categorize each pin that you post. So you might post pins about Rakuten, you might post pins about, you know, fashion, lifestyle, really whatever. So each board you create, you want to just make sure you're adding the pin to the appropriate board. So I'm going to create a board right now for saving money. All right. So anytime I post about saving money, like anything, I'm going to add it to this board. And Rakuten essentially is, you know, saving money. And for tags, you can also put stuff, you know, related to what you're posting. So saving tips, see money management. You know, you don't have to put that many tags, but you definitely can put maybe 3 to 5 should be fine. All right, so I have a few tags here. Looks pretty good. All right, so this looks good. I can just post it now. All right, now let's go take a look and see. Perfect, it's on our account. Looks great. Now if someone clicks on it, let me show you where they come. So they come directly to your website where you're promoting your affiliate link. They can click here and then sign up with your affiliate link, and hopefully you can make a commission. And see here how it says get your $30 bonus today. You could definitely say get $30 bonus with Rakuten, like, to promote it. So I think that would be pretty smart as well. So essentially now your job is to create a ton of images like this every single day to promote your affiliate links. And you're probably wondering, how many images do I need to post every day? I say try to post at least 3 images every day. And listen, if you're willing to make 10 images a day, I can tell you that you're going to be way more successful, just because the more you post, the more money you will make long term. You know, if you're first starting, like 10 images a day probably won't even take you like 30 minutes. They're so easy to make, the images, especially with Canva. So I highly recommend you try to make at least 10 images a day. And these 10 images can literally promote one affiliate link. It doesn't matter. Like, you can change up the text on the images. Like, see how each image literally looks different. Just add different text, you know, add different backgrounds, and then you should be good. Doesn't matter what niche you're in, as long as you're posting consistently, I think eventually we'll start to see results. Pinterest is one of those platforms where it's actually easier to see results than other platforms like Instagram and all those, especially because this one really just focuses on promoting affiliate links. Imagine how powerful it is to literally promote an affiliate link every time you post something. So that's why Pinterest is great. I literally know people who only use Pinterest for affiliate marketing and make thousands of dollars a month. So if you're not really into the other social media platforms, you'd be fine just posting on Pinterest. Now we want to talk about something very important. What's the secret to actually making like $10,000 a month on Pinterest? Because listen, if you go on YouTube, you're going to see tons and tons of videos with pretty bad advice. Like, a lot of those people don't really know what they're talking about. They probably don't even use Pinterest. So I'm going to show you how you can actually do it. So I'm just going to search up Rakuten right now and give you an example. All right, so here we have how to make money with Rakuten, right? Let's click on the link and see where it takes us. Okay, so this is different. This is actually taking you to a page where it talks about Rakuten, explaining what it does and, you know, if you should use it. So this is actually called a blog. So you don't always have to be directly promoting the affiliate link. You can create blogs and then link people to the blog. And so the benefit of having a blog like this is sometimes people want to, you know, learn more about the product before they sign up. And so having a blog and explaining how it works can definitely help. Not only that, but you can do things like reviews or like give a little more information on the product you're promoting. So let's give an example here. So I'm going to search up finance. So here's a page that says 15 financial habits that will make you wealthy. Let's click here. So this is literally just probably written by like ChatGPT, honestly, but she's explaining, you know, things you can do. And what she's trying to do is, first of all, get your email here so you can get on the email list so she can start promoting affiliate links to you. She has an affiliate link for a credit card, and right here, another affiliate link, another affiliate link. So the benefit of having a blog like this is you can promote a ton of affiliate links in it, and the person reading it is likely to sign up for these affiliate links because they're interested in what you're promoting. So you can create things just like this literally every single day and make money from it. So with Pinterest, there's 2 ways to make money. You know, promote your blog with a ton of affiliate links, and also just directly promote one affiliate link. Both strategies work, but I think, you know, blogging is very, very effective. And let's just show some other examples. How I make 100 in my spare time. Let's just take a look at this. All right, so another blog, and let's see what she's talking about. So she has a bunch of affiliate links here, of course. I'm sure she also tries to get you to sign up to her email newsletter, take part in research. So yeah, this is full of affiliate links. But anyways, I want to just take a pause now, and in the next part of the course, we'll talk about how you can create blogs and essentially use that to make a ton of money with affiliate marketing. So I'll see you there.